How's this? Look at that, guys. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I wish we could just leave it like that. Do you guys see that? The beautiful, joyful clouds. They look like cotton candy miracles. They're miracles of dreams. They're dream miracles. Up there catching all our dreams. Oh, wow. Well, you can't see us. You can't see us with that, can you? Okay, let's start. Here's what we're going to do, guys. Let me see. Okay. I thought, what is a good snack to take when you go somewhere very far away? Oh, that beautiful mountain in the corner there. When you go very far away, besides a sandwich, you know, what's a good snack? So much debris from running through the trees. What's a good snack to take somewhere where you're going and you're not going to eat it for several hours? Besides a sandwich. We were going to go to Subway's, but we had that last time. And I know for a fact that Popeye chicken sandwich is actually pretty tasty, old, and in the wilderness. Up in these cliffs here, I took an old one up there and I ate it, and it was the best one I've ever had. It was so good. They have such a good seasoning, so I always think Popeyes is a good choice to take on a road trip where there's not going to be restaurants. And I said, how does KFC hold up to that? You know, we tried the Big Mac earlier. We know how McDonald's holds up to that. But how does the KFC versus the chicken sandwich from Popeyes pan out? Which is better down the road? Which is better for the long haul? Candy dreams. So, it's been about 7:59. Call it 5 hours. So 5 to 6 hours since we ordered these sandwiches. Now, Popeye, we were there for about 5 minutes. KFC, we were there for about 20 minutes. That's why it was so dark now. We were there forever. That's because they make the chicken sandwiches fresh. So we'll see. I mean, does it matter this much later? Okay. Now let's start with the Popeyes. I've had the Popeyes. Very old, very wilderness temperature, and it was good. So we're going to try the Popeyes. Here. May I please have the Popeyes chicken sandwich? Spicy edition. Oh, is that an eagle? Stunning. It's stunning here, guys. I wish you could see the reflection in my eyes. I am looking at granite.
Does it say?
No. Just like last time. Completely
say.
different Popeye. They didn't mark it. Let me see that. She's got some kind of box. I don't know what's in the box.
There.
Oh, they put our pie in a box?
That's what it is, and it's thrown out of the box.
It looks terrible. It's just all thrown. We ordered a pie. Well, I'll tell you the story later.
Oh, God.
Classic. The wet one's a classic. I'm assuming more people order spicy, so classic is the exception. Oh, look at that beautiful rock up there. Here's a classic. I don't care for that. You can have that one.
They're still warm.
Are they?
Look like that.
Yeah, right? That's some premium wrapping they use. Try that and tell me how you like that compared to when they're fresh. As if we've ever had fresh Popeye. Well, wait for me. Here's mine. The spicy. I believe the dog or the employees stepped on it many times. Step, 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 step. Oh, so cool. I mean, I just want to look at that cotton candy one more time.
Very good.
Oh, so pretty. Is it good still?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good.
Just messing with exposure, that's all.
A little cold.
Nothing more.
Well, my baby's doing in the cold.
Okay, guys, Popeyes. The chicken sandwich. Classic crispy chicken sandwich. Spicy edition. Popeye spicy chicken sandwich. Very steamy and wet in there. And by steamy, I don't mean warm. I just mean wet.
It's good.
Is it? Oh, goodness. She says it's good. The assistant says it's good. What is this? We won't start at that side, obviously. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. But there's something else we're looking for that I don't see here. I don't see sauce. I don't see sauce pouring out. Now, for all intents and purposes, that could be a good thing. We're not here to test or review this. We're here to see how it is later. How is it later? Now, because there's a thing called food poisoning, I don't recommend any of you trying this at home. In fact, don't ever eat old food. Don't do anything I do. Don't do anything I say. Don't do anything I do, please. I beg of you. Oh, that beautiful lake. Okay, guys. Here we go. We're going to give her a try. How she is later. Popeye spicy chicken sandwich. Oh, I guess we'll just bite it. That's how they made it. Why should I adjust it? Look at that. I'm just going to start biting into that. Big chunk there.
It's good.
That's a chunk of beef. Premium sauce. Premium pickle. Here we go. I see. Before I even chew. Because I know. Because I know. We're at a beautiful lake. About 15 feet away is the water. And you can see the forest right there and the cliffs. It's so beautiful here. I can't turn the camera all the way. Guys, what do you think?
Did you eat it, baby? Did you like it?
What do you think? Is that as thick as they were when they first came out?
Huh?
Remember when they first came out?
No.
When they first came out, they were like a whole chicken breast.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they took the half of the breast and then put it in. And I always wondered, how are they cooking it thoroughly without making it tough? Because it's so thick, but it's cooked. And now they're half. They cut them in half. These used to be twice as thick. Don't forget. Never forget. Oh, look at this. Let's go for it. Just go for it. A pickle.
It's good, huh?
These are outstanding. These are outstanding later. Wow. Okay, I want to do a good taste test. I'm going to start on the KFC. Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow. Is that a woman? Looks like a lady judge, but she has a beard. Their name is Jack Harlow. Is that the new Colonel? It says served hot. There's a little X down there. I don't know.
Good.
It says special there. I don't know. My assistant does not like spicy. It says Jack Harlow. How the hell are we supposed to know the difference? Are you supposed to just touch them? So if you're with your friends, you're going to touch each other's dirty food with your dirty hands? Sick. This already looks very petite. I can tell by the color of the sauce, it's spicy, it's mine. Here, look at the beautiful sunset of Tenaya Lake. While we sort this out. You know, you should have had this done already. This was your job. You should have had this already on a platter. Oh, they're both spicy. This looks like it has mayonnaise. Now, this is going to need some fixing up. It's crooked. Try that one. Tell me which one you think is better of those two.
Which is that one? Chicken?
This is a KFC. And I splurged. Don't forget I splurged. Oh, she didn't forget.
What?
She didn't forget.
That's all you got left.
I splurged.
Just 3 pieces. I ate it all.
KFC has the best fries. Let's see if they're still any good. Let's see if they're still crispy. Over 5 hours, baby. KFC French fry going in.
The bread's real soft.
The bread's real soft. The French fries real soft. Not as good as when they're fresh. Kind of gross. It's an oily mess. So it's the texture that makes them good. Well,
It'll be good at home.
I'm glad you enjoyed them. Were they hot when you ate them? Were they hot when you ate them?
No.
They were already cold?
They're not cold, but no, they're not cold.
I have
cold.
sauces for you if you want sauces.
They're
I have
not
to show
very
them the
cold.
sauces first. Before we dive into the KFC, look, these are all about to pop. We had a bag of chips explode. I thought we were being shot at. Honey mustard from KFC. KFC sauce. Never had that one. I'm going to try that one. I've never had that one. Classic ranch. Now, I didn't order any of these. I said ranch and ketchup, and she hooked it up. God, she was flirty. Wasn't she flirty? She made us wait for 20 minutes so she could watch me from in the restaurant. She hooked it up. And plenty of ketchup. Okay. Do you want some sauce?
No.
Are you going to finish that whole pie?
Uh-huh.
I have to try it on camera. Okay, let's try the pie first. Popeye.
Oh, come on.
You've already seen me try this.
And you
I've been
eat it.
coughing. I don't
You don't
trust
have
that.
to eat
Who
it.
knows? I don't want to give her my cough. I was choking on all this clean air.
Good. Our windows open.
Okay, guys. Jack Harlow going in. Here's the KFC. Where's yours? Oh, how was it?
Good.
Was it better than Popeye?
No, they both good.
It's the seasoning on these Popeyes is something, I think.
They're
KFC, classic. Made, I'm going to say this because they make you wait forever because they do this and I appreciate it. Made to order. Made to order, classic, spicy chicken sandwich from KFC. Going on 6 hours old. Look at that. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Check, check. To pickle! Check, 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 check! Should I put them under my tongue and say, you didn't give me any pickles? Okay. Ooh, what a great place to start. Right at the forefront of it all. Oh, right here better. We get some of that sauce. KFC's spicy chicken versus the Popeye. She is thick. Man, she is thick. That is good. It tastes a little more. Look at that beautiful sky. And like, it tastes a little more like homemade style. You know, it's not as flavorful, but maybe the Popeyes has more. Maybe it has artificial flavoring. I don't know. But when you bite into that Popeye, even when it's old, I mean, maybe only when it's old. I have to check. An old one versus a new one. You immediately get that flavor rush. Before you even start chewing, I was like, And I don't get that with the KFC. It's not an immediate flavor. The chicken might be a little drier too, but not dry. By no means is dry, but drier than the Popeye. See, now that's special. Let's put sauce on that. Look, we've tasted it. Oh.
You got any?
We've tasted it. It's good. Something. Oh no, don't come here. Don't even think about it. Of all the places on this planet to park, well, obviously, the most beautiful place. It almost tastes something like sort of Japanese cuisine. The pickles are different than Popeyes, I think. I don't know. Before we start making a mess with all these sauces and polluting our mouths, let's go for the Popeye again. A meaty bite. You know that chicken is a lot more... The Popeye...
Better.
I'll tell you why. Can you see in the mirror the beautiful lake? Look. Does that mirror even move?
What?
Waiting for Perry.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Behind us is a great view, but so is in front of us. I know my assistant, I think, is done eating. So I just want her to be bored and miserable. Oh, the Popeye. And I put in another bite, right? The Popeye tastes more processed. Think about that. The Popeye is more processed of a meat. Like they soak it in salt water longer. You know? Like you couldn't dry it out. And it's almost like you're biting into something preformed. Like they soak it full of saline solution. And then like cut it. So there's a square edge to it. Somewhere there's a square edge, I think. It just didn't taste natural. Natural shaped. They cut it lengthwise down the middle. So you get 2 out of 1 breast, I think. That is not thick at all, really. It's like if you take a breast, cut it in half. You know, it's very much processed, but it is very much delicious. And the verdict, which was better, the Popeye or the KFC? Wait. Yeah. I mixed them up at one point. So I was eating the KFC. And here's the Popeye. I stand by what I said. I just started eating the KFC. It's significantly more flavorful. KFC here. This is the Popeye. But you see what I mean? It's like you bite into it and it's like perfectly. It just cuts away perfectly. It's just highly processed. And the salt water has broken it down. So it's not stringy, it's not fibrous. It makes it more moist, more tasty, more tastes better, I guess. That's something you'd get from a 10-star restaurant. A Michelin 5-star restaurant, prepared chicken breast would be super tender. But here you get it for $5. Because it's pumped full of salt water. And then it is cut. Look at this thing. This is not shaped naturally. I mean, these are also smaller. These can't be full breasts. But look at the texture on the KFC. It's a lot more stringy. It's a lot more fibrous. It's less processed, that's why. It's more natural. See, I'm going to save that bite right there for the sauces. It's not as heavily processed. It's not as heavily seasoned. And the pickles don't go super good with it. The Popeye, Heavily processed. Not very many fibers, right? They've been broken down already. Heavily processed, heavily seasoned, but it has something, a je ne sais quoi, a paprika type, animal fat type, cornmeal type, something. There's something to these. There's a taste to these. I hate talking with food in my mouth. There's a taste to these that is unparalleled. It's really good. It's really salty. It's probably not super great for you, but none of this fast food is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Oh. We're so lonely now. Aren't you scared? Okay. If you're going to be eating it within the hour, I think KFC gives Popeye a run for their money. I don't know the last time I had a really fresh Popeye. Like piping hot, crunchy, super crunchy, piping hot. They always feel like they've been sitting for a few minutes. They're both great. They're both excellent. See? Fibers. KFC has fibers. Popeye does not. One more taste. In the middle. Pickle. That's unfair. It's unfair to KFC. The delicious pickle got in the way. For later, if you're going to be eating it later, in a life or death situation, you found yourself needing to eat or die, and you had to eat Popeye or Popeye or KFC later, I'm going to go with Popeye. I think Popeye is better later. Now, I told them I wanted Bayou Bolognese.
What did you work for?
Because you tied it into double knots. You know I can't untie double knots. Mardi Gras mustard, guys. It didn't pop on the way up. You ate all that pie? Did you eat all the pie?
What?
Did you finish the pie?
Yeah, of course. I didn't save it for you.
Some assistant.
See the empty box?
Let's try that Mardi Gras mustard. It's gonna pop. Ooh, it's coming out. Let's try the Mardi Gras mustard on both. You wanna try that?
No.
See? Right on that meat. On the beef. The beef. Now it's like eating chicken strips. That was good. That breading, that yellow stuff, that cornmeal or whatever. That's what makes Popeye so slappy. It's hard with that yellow stuff. Look at that beautiful, beautiful pink. Oh, you're not going to see the beautiful view. It's cloudy anyway. You might be able to see it. I want to show her this view. It's almost dark. We're going to miss it. One more dip. The Mardi Gras mustard. Popeye. Oh. I'm yelling across the lake. Her windows are open. Oh, if you can see what I can see. It's beautiful. Oh, the Bigfoots are up there. Ooh. Or scaring that guy down there. Looks like he lives in his van. I'd like to interview him. KFC with the Mardi Gras mustard on top. KFC chicken sandwich. Oh. It went better on the Popeye. That Mardi Gras mustard went better on the Popeye. Should we try some ranch or just get going? Look. Let's do both. I don't think it's legal to drive. All right, guys. Time to go. We got to go to the top of the mountain and look at the beautiful view before it gets dark.
Put the windows up, both. The back and the front.
Yes, sir.
Because it's freezing here and you have the windows
Waiting for Perry.
wide open.
Paired.
Did you put his up?
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Not
We
open.
may or may not be back for an evening video, but it's time for us to go. We'll see you back home at the lodge. Bye. Take care.